What's a mighty good word, party folk? It's your Maha High Priest. I'm up here on Tuesday, Mars's Day, January 2nd. Y'all, we should just get into it, right? The sun's at about almost 12 degrees of Capricorn, moon still hanging out in Virgo, Mars, Mercury retrograde, Venus. All three are in Sagittarius at the moment. Saturn's direct in Pisces, Neptune's direct in Pisces, Jupiter's direct in Taurus. Uranus still retrograde, but slowing down to station direct at the end of the month. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I also do collective readings, so this may resonate with you if you have an Aquarius placement. I'm also getting like Capricorn, Cancer, and Pisces placements. But we will just get into it, right? Aquarius magicians, you are very much present. Thank you so much for being here. High priests, high priestesses, Aquarian kings, Aquarian queens. This is your highest royal, galactic, and watery court, as you are the bearer of water up in the sky. Which is kind of funky to me to think about right now, because it's like you guys are going through this like really intense philosophical, spiritual transformation. I am your Mercurial Jester with more spiritual inspiration for you to carry through this week and the rest of your month. As I mentioned, just an honor to read for you, Aquarius. It was like you guys were talking to me yesterday. I have been doing the axes signs, or like sometimes referred to as sister signs, or the pairs. And so my intention is to start with the day signs, which would have been Leo in this case, or would be Leo in this case, but you guys were really talking, and so Ace of Wands appears for this like kind of overall surrounding energy for both Leo and Aquarius. Very, very prominent in your reading here with that Ace of Scepters. So coming into a lot of new, either this recently, you received an announcement recently, or you're in the midst of starting a new job, you just recently started a new job, or you will soon, or there's a business opportunity that you're seeking, that you're coming into. So hopefully that's good news for you. There's also news of love, or recently you've been maybe meeting potential suitors, or that type of vibe, where it's not so much giving me like a choice. Like if I can fast forward, like you may come in contact with a Piscean masculine, or it doesn't have to be like it doesn't necessarily mean a man. It's a masculine Piscean energy. And then I also have the watery Queen of Cups. I was also getting the Knight of Cups. So you could have Cancerian placements. You could be a mother, or you could just be very much in a homebody state. You could be a mom. Yes, you could also have yes, well, that's what I mean. Like you could have children, right? Or if you're not a mother, then you are in a homebody sort of, you've been in that state, because I think there was a huge transformation recently in the real world. Like you experienced a loss or a change of home, or there's been a shift somehow, even if you didn't lose something, like if you didn't lose a job or move homes, there's been a real transformation in your reality with the Black Magician and the Tower. I think you were also coming from feeling really down from whatever experience. Like it could be like a divorce, so like a loss of a job or an actual divorce from a relationship, or coming out of the swamps, really, like coming out of feeling really beat. If you didn't go through anything like that, it could point to you feeling really, really beat, like really kind of accepting not even truths, but just harsh reality. Maybe like people were beating you down with their words, and like you actually came to accept it and believe them, and that really put you in a bad state of just existence, really. Recently you've been illuminated, I think, because of this like new beginning, whether it's like a new job or a new career path or a new career, like, or a career alignment, or a actual folks coming into your life, like dating, or you've met someone like a Pisces or Cancer type person. Either you're inspired intuitively, or like the person you're I don't like to say dealing with, like the person you're around or thinking about, or the person that's thinking about you, they're really freaking psychic, or we don't have to use those words, like they're just really in tune with energy, with natural law. Wow, I get a lot of like tingling sensation. Anyway, you're really trying to turn that wheel. You've gone through a transformation in reality, and now you're like, it's sort of like that opposite effect of like, or maybe it's a tit for tat, like you accept the transformation, you accept that you were down, so your only way is up. So you're going up, 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 and now it's like the shift outside has caused a shift inside, and then the shift inside illuminates more shift on the earthly realm. So yes, you're coming into more travel. I guess your job involves being online or actual travel. It may be a slow start, but it is money. You will feel like, wow, you have left those murky waters with the 7 of coins and the 6 of swords, and then it's like you will be working with people that, yes, like a job, or I don't know, but there's also like, that's what I mean when I say like the seeing the shift in the outside world also shifts you internally. And so now you're going to start to look, with what I see in your future is more looking at the beginnings, looking at what's working for you, being inspired by the blooms. So it could mean that you met someone in the fall or recent past, and that will also transform in the spring. It's picking up. So like, it may not seem like it's picking up pace, but someone is into you, or you're into someone, or you're really into this like transformative era of you. I have here the Reaper or the Death card, Aries and Scorpio energy, and then I have that Piscean energy. So like you're maybe in your feels, you're feeling things. And so where you maybe felt like you had to pour all your focus in on one thing, like a change of home or a job or taking care of the home, now it's a very subconscious kind of spiritual choice between do you want to just focus on work, or are there other things that you can focus on, like family life and love? Maybe you were not expecting to start a new job and fall in love at the same time. Order in the water bearer's court. You could have recently, not recently, but you could be coming out of those, like, being let go. You're like shifting identity from like the divorcee, the divorcee, the divorced person to like you're single, or you're dating, or you're falling for somebody. It's a whole new beginning. I was also getting that. So you guys maybe don't feel as attractive, but this is also illuminating for you, because whoever is falling for you or like interested in you is like really giving you that ego boost. And I see it in a good way. I don't mean like egotistical boost. I mean like it's good for you, for your spirits to be in this heightened mood or heightened expressive tone in your surroundings. It's kind of bringing the shift. So like you're feeling stuck, like this is inspiring you to actually feel the shift, sense the shift. And when you feel and sense the shift, then you create the shift, right? That's how the law, the natural law, the law works. That's the secret. That's the law of attraction. That's the natural law of order, that all the spiritual mumbo jumbo, like all the things that all the freaking magicians and manifestors, and a huge reason why we read cards and we read tarot and oracle is for that reason, right? To determine where vibrations can be aligned to feel for the change, and feel the change, and feel it. Like feeling it is what creates it, right? Yes, wow, you're very inspiring, Aquarius, by the way. I think astrologically your year is very auspicious in that you will come into a new mood. You are coming into more money. Also, yes, your season is very much upon us. Okay, and we were just talking about the law of attraction, the Queen of Wands. So like you maybe are, I never mean to say like you are not spiritual, but like it could mean that you're becoming more heightened in your psychic, the way you attract, the way you manifest. And it is very spiritually aligned. Or like you're back online. I keep getting that for a lot of the collective in general, for almost every sign. It's like, how are you coming back online? By feeling spirit, however you see fit, however you see and feel spirit, whether you're like an astrologer or a religious person, or just a spiritual person, or just a cosmically aligned human being. Like you work with, you're back to, or you're coming to work with energy. Yes, Mercury currently in Sagittarius, so this is just that sign of the times. You're experiencing a lot at the moment. A lot of love messages, a lot of maybe messages from this specific Piscean, specific motherly figure from this psychic person. And this is, like we were saying, this is creating that change in and around you, in all over you. And that's because you've been working with spirit, or you're just like come back to your God presence, to your feeling innately God. Yeah, Capricorn. I was going to say you might have Jupiter in Capricorn, and here's Jupiter in Capricorn. You might be of that era, like, I don't know what, like 30 something years old, 31, 32, or like 64 years old. I don't know. I think like early to mid 60s, early to not, maybe early 30s, yes. And so then you keep second guessing yourself, I think. You're not totally convinced. I think because you went through a really low period where you were really succumbing to bad words of like people bad mouthing you almost, or like maybe it was just like the relationship. You don't know if you are like you don't feel attractive enough, or like this person that you're dealing with is helping you to see how attractive you are. I hope that doesn't sound shallow. It is just like you could very well feel that way, like as an attractive person in many different manners and ways, but you went through a period, a lull, where you maybe were, being bad-mouthed, or like you succumbed to some kind of stress from folks, and like you chose to listen to them, and that made you feel less, I'll put it that way, right? Like lesser in a way. And then, okay, so we were talking about the Ace of Wands being like this energy around you, and then you have the Two of Wands. So like, again, I do see spring, summer months being really poignant, like being that like time to plan. Then I have the Ace of Pentacles. So like there is love there. There is substantial, like realistic love and money coming to you. So yeah, maybe this will open you up to love. Open you up to planning. Because you will, yes, there's there's a masculine force around you. Again, it doesn't have to be a man. It just someone's like really attracted to you. So you have to, yes, the moon has been really present for you as well. Like you're very psychic. It's funny that the moon is represented by Pisces here, because the moon rules Cancer, right? So like there's that Cancerian, maybe this person's a homebody, or maybe this person's like feels very instinctual, motherly, or is just very natural, like a very kind of run by the stars, like someone very like spiritually inclined, that's helping you to shed the light on, like the good aspects of your ego, how you can get back on your feet, so to speak, when it comes to feeling better about yourself, which is really great. You should feel really good about yourself, Aquarius, because you've got like good, this is like, can I say good? Even despite the Black Magician and the lightning bolt, even despite this, like, you're freaking strong. You're a survivor. Yeah, I'm getting that song. You're a survivor. You're not going to give up. But you will have to come to choose whether you want to just focus on what, like, work life or love. Like Cupid, Mercury, being Cupid, is aiming the arrow at you. So you are in this, like, justified position to fall in love. So yes, again, choices, right? But this is like that spiritual, like, you're coming back. This is coming back online. So again, you could physically, you could actually work online, or like you're coming back online. I think Neptune is supposed to move onwards onto Aries later this year, possibly. But this also means like you're now seeing a lot of where not to invest your emotions. So again, that's going to be very significant as time moves on. Yeah, messages of love and money, messages of love and money. Like, can you, maybe you're seeing right now, you're feeling it difficult to think about both. Like, no, I can't think about possibly falling in love and then starting, or like being focused on my job or starting a new job or that sort of thing. But you have your mind will then, I think you'll start to come to soon enough to realize that your mind will be very kind of flexible in that manner. And so it's about picking the right, kind of making the right decisions at that point, right? Like, what is worth focusing on and what is worth swiping. Can I just action what's worth swiping away? Swipe right. Is it swipe right? Swipe right on love. Swipe right on job. And swipe away on, I don't know if that's the right actions, right? Swipe away on feeling bad, feeling down, listening to people that are crappy towards you. Yes. Finding ultimate balance, leaving, coming away. Perhaps you will move. Perhaps you will move. Perhaps you will have to plan for a move, and perhaps you have to plan to leave a lot of that distress behind, a lot of being in bad spirits and like knowing that you have been through something. You came out of your Saturn return or your second Saturn return a whole other human being. You're a spiritual enlightened being. And that's because you've been through a lot, especially in relationships. So like someone made you feel really bad. Someone knocked you down, like, when no one deserves that, right? Like, but you really took that on. You really took someone else's despair and you took it on. Yeah. I guess maybe that's why the Cancer vibration is here and that Piscean vibration is here. It was like you were sort of ostracized and you became the martyr. You had to survive. You had to take care of yourself. Here you go. Your money's coming towards you, and like that. This also encompasses love, like beginnings of a slow kind of moved into love with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so like a lot of planning, slow progress. I was just talking about Saturn, and Saturn appears here. Right back here. Also, the horse is peeing. So like, slow growth, slow coming to love and money. A lot of money. I see. Okay, yeah, you are putting down the burden, right? The Ten of Wands. Okay, don't pick those burdens back up. Wow, yes, you're coming back into balance. To come back into balance, get out of this retreat that you've been in. And maybe it's like you feel like you don't even have a choice because you're already starting everything new anyway. So your only advice at that point, I would say, is like, don't pick up, continue to move through it. Don't pick those burdens back up, and enjoy things in moderation with the Seven of Cups. It's like, come back out of this to find more balance, not to go back to despair, sorrow, and feeling bad and like taking on too much. Okay, don't become so tired and overworked and overburdened. Okay. Yes, you can make a choice in love and work and your home life and fun. Yes, you can have all that, right? Yes. You don't have to just choose one, Aquarius. You don't have to just be a homebody who takes care of the family. You can be open to a lot of good experiences. Wow, see? A change in home, a change in your environment. Oh my gosh, you're realizing you're coming to realize how to bring more lightness and wow. With the Six of Cups, it is in reverse, so you could be very timid to this. You could be very slowly coming to, but like then things are going to pick up, right? We have the Tower and then the Eight of Wands. So like all of a sudden it's going to start. It's been stagnant. All of a sudden it's going to start. So like have fun. That's your reading. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. The sun. Wow. And then see, you come back, bringing back order, new job, new career, yes, don't go back to the old. Justice in reverse is like letting that old life go, letting that old feeling go. Yes, look, you've experienced a transition, now go towards stability. Don't go back to disorder and dysfunction, okay? Have fun while you're at it. Okay, you're moving to calmer waters and you're actually coming to stability. You could be very much moving home, or just like your home life in general is like appearing to be different. You're coming back to a good mood. New job, new money, new order, fun. Okay, actual fun, maybe the actual travel that you're interested in. You're in a travel vibe. You're good to go. As I say, you're good to go, like the emperor runs away from me. All right. Aquarian magicians, please enjoy. You are in a very magical, transformative period. You continue to shed away, but you're soon going to come out of your slumber and your retreat. And now you've learned a lot. You're spiritualized. Everything in moderation, even the spiritual aspects, the fun, the job, the money, everything must be balanced. Justice 11, Justice 8. Okay, more money coming to you as you work. There's love. There's like a colorful love around you. It's like, do you want it? Mercury's like, do you want this? Order in the Aquarian court. Y'all are fabulous. Keep it so real. Pack it very lightly on this small canoe. You'll have more things to pack later for your fun adventures as you jet out and experience the world and the fun as you become this whole new version of you. Enjoy, Aquarians. You've got this, okay? I'll talk to y'all later.